Moving along with another example here at on the top of page 636. Check that, 638. The top of page 638. Bring that whole thing over here. All right, what do we do when we have an unknown side length of a rectangle? All right, so we're given this rectangle right here, this rug. So Lauren has a rectangular blanket, I guess, not a rug, but a blanket. And the perimeter is 28. Boy, that sounds like a really important number that I don't want to lose track of. All right. The width of the blanket is 5 feet. That looks like another important number right there. And we want to know what is the length of the blanket. Okay, so we come back here to the blanket, and unlike the examples that we had over here where all of the sides are named except for one, now we've got a situation where um, we don't know either one of these sides. We're given two and we're missing two. All right. But if we think about, and this is a good hint right here, a rectangle has two sides that are opposite and they're equal in length. Okay. So what I need to be thinking to myself is with the perimeter of 28. All right. So 28, that's my perimeter, is equal to 5 plus 5 plus two numbers. I don't know what they are. All right. I have one number plus another number. All right. But those numbers have to be the same. All right. And let's go ahead and we'll do something a little bit different here. So let's get a box right there with another one right here. So 5 plus two numbers, and we don't know what those numbers are. All right? We don't know what they are, but we know that they have to be the same. So, how do we do that? Well, if we were to use algebra, all right, and here's the first thing that you can do. I mean, it's real easy. This is just a guess and check method. All right, you put these numbers in here. All right, there's 7, there's 8, there's 9, and you're adding them up until you get 28. Okay, so if I check my notes here, you know, they add up to be different things here. So 14, this is a 24, this is 26, and I think this is the right one, 28. Not 100% sure, but we'll find out together. Okay, so there, you got the answer. That's great, but why does it work out? So stick with me here because I want to make sure that you understand why this is so important. Okay, so let's take this down here where we have some room to work. All right. When we add up what we have right here, all right. So our perimeter is 28. We know that, and 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. And then we are adding the value of these two, and they have to be the same. Whatever that length is has to be the same. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and subtract my 10 right here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way, subtract, and I have 18. All right, when I subtract 10 right here, all right, that essentially gets rid of that so that I don't need that anymore. So I'm left with 18 equals whatever is left right here. All right. That does not mean that the variable is 18. All right. What I need to think to myself is what two numbers that are the same when added together give me 18. All right. Now, there's a couple of ways that you can do this. If you know your addition facts and you know your doubles, all right, real easily you can see that that's 9. The other thing that you can do is say, all right, I have 18, and I have to divide that into two groups right here. Okay, so 18 divided by 2 equals 9. Okay, so that is what makes the length of this blanket 9. Okay, so if you know one side of this blanket, of course the other side is going to be the same. All you do is take your perimeter. In this case it was 28. We're going to subtract what we know. 5 plus 5 is 10. That gives me 18. And then we are going to divide that by 2. All right, because this L plus this L equals 18. All right, divide it by 2, and we end up with 9.